Hello students, welcome to maths class. Today we will learn one new formula, that is section formula. Section formula says that if any point divides the join of 2 points, then the coordinates of the point x is equal to mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. This is the value for x, and the value for y is equal to my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. So these two together called section formula. So applying this formula, we will solve exercise 7.2. Exercise 7.2, question number 1. Find the coordinates of the point which divides the join of -1, 7 and 4, -3 in the ratio 2:3. That is internally. So this point divides internally in the ratio 2:3. So in this case, the section formula is x is equal to mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n, and the value for y is my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. So let's see question number 1. So here we need to find out the coordinates of that point which divides the join of A and B in the ratio 2:3. So let the point be P whose coordinates are x and y. Let the point be P whose coordinates are x and y divides the join of A whose coordinates we have taken -1, 7 and point B whose coordinates are 4, -3 in the ratio 2:3. Now here section formula can be applied because point P dividing the line segment AB in the ratio 2:3. So this is the value for M and this is the value for N. M is to N in this ratio. Therefore X value is mx2 plus nx1 divided by M plus N. So M value for M, this is M2. This is M, which is 2, x2. So first point, these are x1, y1, and these are x2, y2. So M x2, that is 4, plus n, which is 3 into x1. x1 is -1 divided by m plus n. This is 2 plus 3. Getting 4 2 is 8, minus 3 1 is 3 divided by 5, which is 5 by 5. After cancellation, getting 1. So this is the value for x, and the value for y, my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. So m and n, this ratio will remain same. The value for m is 2 and y2 is here -3 plus n is 3 into y1 is 7 divided by m plus n, that is 2 plus 3, getting -6 plus 3 7 is 21 plus into minus 2 3 is 6 plus 21 divided by 5. So here 21 minus 6, 15 by 5, then 5 3 equal to 3. Therefore the coordinates of the point are 3 and 1. Therefore the point is P whose coordinates, first value for x, that is 1, and the second value is 3. So it was question number 1. our work was to find out the coordinates of the point P. So coordinates of the point P 1 and 3. Let's move to question number 2. Read question number 2. Find the coordinates of the point of trisection of the line segment joining 4, -1 and -2, -3. We have to find out the coordinates of the points of trisection. Then 2 points will be there on one line. Then it will be trisected. Question number 2. A line segment AB whose coordinates are given here 4, -1 and point B -2, -3. -2, -3. Here trisection, not bisect. Bisect means dividing equal into two parts. Trisection means dividing into 3 equal parts. Then 2 points will be there on the line. Name that one as P, Q. So when we will take AP, ratio will be here 1 and this side 2 parts, then 1:2. When point Q will take, the ratio will be this side first part, second part 2:1. So let the points be P and Q which trisects the line segment AB. Let the points be P and Q which trisect the join of A whose coordinates we have taken 4, -1 and B coordinates are -2, -3. Now ratio will be different here. For P 1:2 and for Q this side 2, that side 1. Therefore P divides in the ratio. Therefore P divides in the ratio. P divides in the ratio. P means here first part 1 and second part 2. This is 1:2. Therefore, the coordinates of P are here. First one mx2 nx1 divided by m plus n, and the value for y is my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. So here ratio m is to n. So ratio will become here P divides in the ratio 1:2. So this is the value for m, this is the value for n. Then m is here 1 into x2. The value for x2, so these are x1, y1 and these are x2, y2. So then mx2 is -2 plus n which is 2 into x1 is 4 divided by m plus n, that is 1 plus 2. M value is 1 into y2 is -3 plus n is here 2 into y1 is -1 divided by m plus n, this is 1 plus 2. So it will give us the coordinates of point P. So -2 plus 4 to 8 divided by 3, and here -3 plus into -2 and here 2 divided by 3. Getting 6 minus 2, 8 minus 2 is 6 by 3 and here -5 by 3. So here cancellation by 2, 3, 2 is 6. So getting here 2 and -5 by 3. So these are the coordinates of point P. Now let's go for finding out the coordinates of point Q. The coordinates Q divides in the ratio 2:1. The point Q, or directly write Q divides in the ratio Q, here for second part 1, 2, that side 1. So Q, for to reach to this side first part, second part, that is 2:1. Therefore the coordinates of Q are same section formula to be applied here, mx2 plus nx1 divided by n plus n, my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. M, which ratio? This is 2:1, so this is the value for m, this is the value for n. Then my2, 2 into x2, x2 value is -2, plus n, that is 1 into x1, x1 is 4, divided by m plus n, this is 2 plus 1. my2, m is 2 into y2, y2 is -3, plus ny1, n1 into y1, the value for y1 is -1, divided by m plus n, that is 2 plus 1. Then minus 2 to is 4, plus 4 divided by 3, this is -6, plus into minus, -1 by 3. Plus 4 minus 4 cancel, getting 0 by 3. This is 0 by 3 and -7 by 3. So these are the coordinates of point Q. So these are the points which trisect the line segment AB. So ratio will be different for P and Q. So it was completed question number 2. Let's move question number 4. Question number 3 you can try because it is a bit difficult for drawing here. So we'll see later, and you also can try at home. Let's move to question number 4. Question number 4 says, find the ratio. Find the ratio in which the line segment joining them -310 and 6 -8 is divided by -16. Find the ratio. Let the ratio be k:1. Let the ratio be k:1 and A whose coordinates be 310 -310 and point B 6 -8 and point P dividing by, and point P coordinate is -1 and 6. So let's draw the figure. So this is A whose coordinates we have taken -3 and 10. Point B coordinates 6 -8. Point P whose coordinates -1 and 6. And the given ratio is k:1 that we have taken. This is M, this is N. So let's apply here section formula. Therefore by section formula we will get x is equal to mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. The value for x is given here -1. So these are the value for x and y. These are x1, y1. This is x2, y2. So here x value is -1 equal to m, which is k, x2. x2 is 6 plus n is 1 into x1. x1 is -3 divided by m plus n, that is k plus 1. So here -1 equal to k into 6, 6k minus 3, 1 is 3 divided by k plus 1. Now cross multiplication to be done. -1 can be written as -1 by 1. So multiplying crosswise, that is 6k minus 3 is equal to these two multiplied, getting -k plus into -1. Therefore, our work is to find out the value of k, then separation to be done. 6k, that -k bringing to the left, plus k is equal to that 3 taking to the right side, that is plus -1. Then 6k plus k is 7k is equal to 2. Therefore, the value of k is 2 by 7. The k can be written as k by 1. Therefore, k is to 1 is equal to 2 is to 7. Therefore, the ratio is 2 is to 7. So it is completed here. Read question number 5. Find the ratio. So here also ratio is asked. Question number 5. So we'll suppose the ratio be k is to 1. Let the ratio be k is to 1. In which the line segment A 1 minus 5, 1 minus 5 and B minus 4, 5. B minus 4 and 5. Divides by x-axis. Divide by x-axis. That point going to be x-axis. Any point is on x-axis, then x value will remain and y value will be 0. So let the point be P whose coordinates x and 0. Because it is the point lies on x-axis, that is why the value for x will remain there. So let the ratio, or let the point be first. Let the point P whose coordinates x0 divides in the ratio k is to 1. So here point P that we have supposed whose coordinates x0 and the ratio that also we have supposed that is k is to 1. Now bisection formula we will get, therefore value for x, here value for y we will get directly the ratio because y value is 0. So the value for y is equal to value of y. So let's take y is equal to mx2 my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. So value of y is given here. So this is x1, y1, this is x and y, and it is x2, y2. So value for y is here 0 equal to m, this is m is to n. So value for m is k, y2, this is 5 plus n, 1 into y1, this is minus 5, m plus n, that is k plus 1. That 0 equal to 5k plus into minus 5 divided by k plus 1. So that 0 can be written as 0 by 1. Now we will multiply crosswise. Then if you multiply by 1, This is 5k minus 5 is equal to 0 into something is 0. Therefore, 5k is equal to 5. The value for k is equal to 5 by 5, which is 1. Then k can be written, that is k by 1, and 1 also can be written as 1 by 1. Therefore, the ratio is k is to 1 is equal to 1 is to 1. Now, our another work is to find out question number 5. Also find the coordinates of the point of trisection. Also find the coordinates of the point of division. Coordinates of this point we have to find out. So here ratio becoming 1 is to 1. So this is 1 is to 1 now. Therefore, now we need to find out this point, the value for x. Therefore, the value for x is mx2 n x1 divided by m plus n. The value of x that is unknown, that we are going to find out. Therefore, m value is now, the ratio we have got 1 is to 1. So ratio is becoming now 1 is to 1. Therefore, m is 1 x2 minus 4 plus n value is 1 x1 is 1. M plus n 1 plus 1. This is minus 4 plus 1 divided by 2. Therefore, 4 minus 4 plus 1, this to sign opposite, sign of the bigger term and subtraction. 1 subtracted from 4 getting 3, 3 by 2. Therefore, the required coordinates of the point P is minus 3 by 2 and 0. And y1 is minus 5.